So they'll be calling you a radical. So let's get back to the wells. So let's get back to the Great Pacific Genocide, the ocean. So it's so rare for a fin to be even near the coasts in SoCal. This is the fourth one. Now, there's been 3 wash up dead. Remember the one in Pacific Beach when I'm watching it all winter? I'm watching it, and I'm like, I thought it was a juvenile humpback. I says, no, it's starving to wash up anything, and sure shit, it washed up dead. What do you think this one's doing at Long Beach? Up into the freaking marina. Oh, and you read the biologist. It truly will make you sick. Oh, this is just wonderful, once in a lifetime. The animal is obviously starving to death. Sick. Gone. Just like the sick seals, the sick sea lions, the sick salmon, the sick humans. So, this is a big story. As far as the wells, Kevin Blanch, the marine biologist in the high desert of Utah. I'll be back at it, California soon. I think I'm going to probably hit Monterey next. So, if I can get some funding. But anyway, see, historical sightings of grays in San Francisco Bay. Well, come on, man. It's April. In April, I mean, you shouldn't be seeing many there. I mean, March, earlier March, yeah, they're headed home. April, they're either close to the Bering Sea or in the Bering Sea. It's that time of year. So, they're starving, can't you? This is such a giant story, ecologically. Well, biology. I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a fisherman, what's a boat? I'm a marine biologist at Caltech, at fucking San Diego State, at UCLA, at USC, at Stanford, at fucking Cal, at fucking Washington State, Oregon fucking State, at Weber State. This is such a gigantic fucking story. The whole evolution of this, but the way this has evolved the last 2 years is fucking, well, it's beyond freaky. It's heartbreaking. It's devastating. You got fucking humpbacks and orcas so far out of their fucking domains, and grays, fins showing up where they've never. And this is the fucking words you get from the biology departments. And these, so they're not scientists, these bootlickers. Oh, it's just historical, wonderful, once in a fucking lifetime. Okay, once in a fucking lifetime. It's a fucking absolute ecological catastrophe. Fucking the Pacific Ocean's crashing so hard. Fucking these animals are so fucking disoriented, out of their place, starving to death, hunting for food. When you got grays and humpbacks living in Diablo Canyon Bay, living in San Francisco Bay, you know, Monterey Bay, year round. I mean, they came right out in the fucking Laguna in Mexico and said these numbers are so fucking low. 40 dead in the Laguna this winter alone. 40. That was, well, that number's way higher now than 40. That was fucking a month and a half ago. They're so fucking starved to death, and they're all fins, humpbacks, grays are plankton feeders. Orcas, well, the Chinook numbers are so fucking, and look, when we're talking Chinook numbers just down 96, between 96 and 99% from the Kenai all the way down to the Jedediah Smith, we're talking number of fish. We're not even talking by size. You know, Tim Martin fucking on it. You talk volume, fuck, you're talking down 99%. I mean, this is the greatest ecological collapse, catastrophe in human fucking history. So, a fin in Long Beach in the marina. Now, I've walked the entire coast of California, and I don't mean the trail, the coast. Which, you think that's difficult? Oh, fuck. Because you hit those marinas. You got to go all miles fucking up. I mean, let's get somebody to give you a fucking ride across. For a fin in April? Are you So fucking, oh my God, it's starving. Orcas fucking chasing dolphins all over the tropical part, the southern fucking part. I mean, a baby orca washed up dead on, ooh, what's that smell? It's a dead well at Carmel last year. Fucking unbelievable. You're taking in symphony with the fucking salmon collapse, the gray and the humpback. I mean, I can't believe, in the greatest PhD opportunity in human history. And I'm the only guy that takes it. So I'll be back there on the ocean soon. We'll get, really twofold, and I've known this. I grew up right here. The Great Salt Lake's right here. So, really, you could tell by the breadth of the Great Salt Lake. I grew up on it, on the wetland here. I still live on it. The breadth will tell you everything. And the thing that is so stunning to me, even as the radical evolution of this post-Fukushima. Now, this is an opinion. I've documented heavily. The thing that is so crazy here on the wetland, it's fucking April. Here on the marsh. I mean, I live right here on the big bend of the river, right where the Weber River dumps into the fucking delta. One of the truly great wetlands, fucking marshes on the planet. There's no fucking birds. I was driving around fucking yesterday and today all over. The lack of fucking waterfowl migratory birds is fucking, well, the lack of songbirds. Right here where I'm standing. I mean, I grew up right here. That's my elementary school. Well, they tore down the new one. What a view right there. I hope you can see it. Holy fuck, that squall moving across the mighty Ben Lomond. Wow, what a fucking view. Hope the camera's doing it justice. Stunning. Fucking stunning. But the thing that is really staggering to me, just the last 2 years, there are no fucking birds. I mean, this is the time of year that this is what I do every evening. My whole life. I'll stand here on the wetland, on the marsh. I'll find me a spot. Fuck, I grew up here. I know every inch of this landscape up and down one side the other. And watch the birds, especially this time of year. Fuck. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's breathtaking. It's stunning. I mean, we're talking trumpeter swans. You ever seen a flock of trumpeter swans at sunset come in? Fuck, it's stunning. You ever seen a fucking orca or a humpback or a gray rise up next to you, just its head majestic, and just its head pop up? Fuck. I mean, it's stunning. But there's no fucking birds. There's two right over here. I saw a pair of mallards right here hanging around in a little bog right there. No songbirds. No red-winged blackbirds. No yellow-headed fucking... I mean, I heard one meadowlark the other night, but there's no ducks. There's no Canadians. There should be fucking... The sky should be literally black right now. I mean, it's evening. Same on the fucking tide pool. So it's really twofold, and I've known this my whole life. Kevin Blanch, the ecologist, the biologist. The breadth of the Great Salt Lake. It will tell you everything, this ecology. The tide pool's at low tide. Now, the tide, the ocean, and the moon and their lover's quarrel, as I call it, it's so in symphony, but it's so dynamic and so creative to be able to understand fucking tides. I got it down pretty fucking good over the fucking years. It's not just about watching a tide chart and the moon. The flow. It's so fucking dynamic. And she breathes so fast. And it happens like that. And the biggest piece of this to watch and we call this observational work, field work, is to know where to be. First, you have to know where to be, at what time to be, and when to be. You have to get there. You have to be there. You have to be there, and you have to understand it. That's fucking half the battle right there. And then, documented tide pools, fucking across there like a fucking shorebird. Fuck, do I go across there like a fucking shorebird? It's so fucking dynamic. I think it's kept me alive with the bad fuck, the open heart surgery twice. That those rocks are so slick, and be able to see it, visualize it. Used to use that iPad. Before that, I used that flip camera. I went through so many cameras. These long before cell phones. But gliding across there and letting people get a look at it. And it tells everything. You can see the fucking mold move in. You can see how sick and unhealthy by my tide pools. I mean, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of hours of my tide pool work out there. And it tells you everything. You know, and this whole well scenario that's evolved, well, it's starting to set up just like it did last year. Fuck, you had full blown out humpbacks and gray whales in Monterey Bay, in San Francisco Bay, and orcas fucking pack hunting them. Number one, there should be no fucking humpback or gray in Monterey Bay or fucking San Francisco Bay in the summer, or the orcas. They're in the Bering Sea in Alaska. You know, well, the sperm whales feed on the squid on the California Baja. They disappeared. No squid. I mean, they're so out of their domain. They're hunting and fucking stalking everything and anything. Then you've got domotic acid in sea lions and seals this time of year. I mean, domotic acid, well, you know, that's a summertime thing, right? Fuck, year round. To the point it's become it's fucking horrible. It's fucking nightmare. They wiped out tide pools. You know, and this is in an acute fashion, in an acute radical fashion. Look, the Great Salt Lake, the birds, the marsh, the fucking tide pools on the edge, they're so connected. It is all so connected. And, you know, what am I from the ocean right here, right now, is the raven flies. Quite a few miles away, really. I mean, I think on a direct line, I'm probably 700-800 miles, which is not that far, really. I mean, the tie ecologically, and we know that this acute catastrophe didn't start till 2011. That's well documented by Kevin Blanch. We know that the Pacific Ocean was so incredible healthy March 10, 2011. We know this acute catastrophe that happened with the whales. I mean, the 75 biologists come out and agree with Kevin Blanch. Says, yeah, it was a starvation event, started 2011, 2012. The tide pool, yep, wasting disease 2011, 2012. But this scenario with the birds is fucking free. You know, bird flu? Oh, fuck yeah. The word bird flu come from? You know, I've been fucking documenting the fucking bird catastrophe. I call it the Fukushima flu. The humans, that's exactly where I believe COVID came from. I think it's all fucking one and the same. The whale starvation, look, when you poured this foreign substance into the Pacific Ocean, 4 full core meltdowns. Never happened in the history of mankind. Never happened to Mayak, never happened to Santa Susana, never happened at 3 Mile Island, never even happened to Chernobyl. 4 full core meltdowns, they never got near. The cores are in the ocean, there's no doubt. And that substance is so radical, so hot, so fucking foreign. You know, I'm the first guy that reported you could see the blob. I've documented it so heavily. You know, so another fin. Now, I thought the fin was when I was watching it, when I washed up Pacific Beach, I thought for sure it was I'd been watching it on the edge of the Crystal Pier for, 10 days, and I'm telling everybody it's going to wash up, starve to death. I was paying a lot of the people I know, a lot of the homeless, whatever, hey, here's my phone, you guys, if you got a phone, whatever, let me know. I'll give you some money, whatever. And one of the guys that I know, sure shit, Blanch, he came right to my room, and he says, I'm up early, and he says, it's right there, it's dead. You see it wash up? Yeah, watched it. I mean, to see a fin, whoa. This is the 4th one that I know of. So it's in the harbor? Fuck. Sick, starving to death. The domotic acid in the sills and gets into the brain. Toxic. As you know, I've been documented, as the healthy species moves out, the milk and the soup, it doesn't even smell like the ocean no more. And I've been reporting this for fucking well over 5,000 days. You can't argue with me anymore. The Great Pacific Genocide is the greatest ecological catastrophe in fucking human history. And we know the outlier, the greatest outlier fucking ever, happened 2011. As I stand here right now in the evening. You know, this is an abandoned subdivision right here. They're trying to develop, and things have gone to fucking hell all over the country. So development is just not happening. But this is an old wetland they tried to fucking turn into. There's plenty of marsh and plenty of water here. You know, because we've had quite a bit of rain and snow the last few days. You know, nothing. I mean, I grew up right here. Walking to school right there. The oldest school in Weber County is right there, my great-grandmother's house. I live right there. Oh, I know this fucking ecology is so good right here. Never has it been. My favorite thing this time, I've done this all my life. Ask my kids, ask anybody. I'll sit outside with my kids or my grandkids or whatever, and we identify not how many birds, how many different species of bird. We'll sit there in the evening and then we'll count. There's many, many times I was nearing 100 different species. Some crickets. Nothing. I mean, it's freaky as fuck. No songbirds, no migratory birds, and again, it's fucking evening in April. This is when the flyway is so fucking alive. I'm right here on the edge of the Great Salt Lake, right where the Weber River dumps in. Here's some crickets. It's almost freaking me out. So, the well situation, I'll stay on it. So I'm watching counts because we're getting the counts on. It's happening now on the different rivers. I'm watching them. We'll see how this plays out. Got Tim Martin at work up there. You know, the heaviest fishing restrictions in the history of the state of Alaska are in place. The Kenai had 10,000 for the year last year. They should be getting that a week. Just down. And they didn't crash again until 2016. Why the Chinook? Because they go to sea for 5 years. Kevin Blanch, will you believe me when that record returns? 2010, 11, 12, 13, 40, 50. Will you believe me when they go off a cliff? In science, we call that an outlier. First, you hypothesize the knowledge. These are full-blown out meltdowns. This is so foreign. This is going to break the fucking eco chain. I mean, you're going to see it. It's going to cause a heat dome over the western United States. The Great Salt Lake will fucking go. It's going to get into the trees. It's going to cause what I call Fuktonian fires. Fuktonian. It's going to get into the needle. It's going to get. It's a vapor. It's a gas. It's going to cause the greatest fire fucking episode. The fire epidemic over the western United States. Look it up. 2011. The Great Western North American fucking drought. I'm the guy that named it. Look it up. 2011. And I get no credit. I get no nothing for nothing. Just the greatest biology ecologist. Well, maybe in history. You know, all this fucking work. I'll stay on it. This is blowing my fucking mind, really. No songbirds. No migratory birds. You know, I did see one fucking flock of geese the other night. About 20 of them in it. That's it. I mean, that's how you wake up out here. My whole life. It's so beautiful. You hear it. That's how in the morning you hear them fucking just coming through like crazy. Making all kinds of noise. Like I said, very typical to see a flock of trumpeters, not tundras. I never seen one single fucking tundra here this year. Not a one. The lack of ducks blows my fucking mind. You know, so I'm out here watching. What a squall moves him across the mighty fucking Wasatch. So stay on it. It's that time of year. Don't drop your fucking soup can, Blanche. It's a big old fucking can, ain't it? So, you know, sure could use some funding. I know that, but I don't know. Always fucking this whole path. I've always, you know, blind faith. Fuck, not even any kildares. There you go. We call those stiff wingers, you can hear. Lots of those. Usually it's the F-16s. It's freaky. It is really fucking freaky. Huh. All right. Fin backing the harbor at Long Beach. Wow. So out of their fucking domain. This is such a giant story. Fucking the Great Pacific Genocide. All hypothesized by the biologist, ecologist, scientist Kevin Blanch. I'll keep doing my work. Stay tuned.